I recently started working with a financial advisor, and I want to share some of the tips and conversations that we've had so you can use them too. What I found the most interesting is that we started off our advising relationship with him asking me what were my parents' attitudes towards money. He said that helps them create a strategy because that also informs what beliefs you have around spending money. So, if you have parents who spent money frivolously, maybe you inherited that, or maybe you had like the oppositional reaction where you hoard a lot of your money. So, beginning to interrogate what your money beliefs are stemming from childhood is a critical component of building wealth. You should be spending 30% of your money towards your living. So that's rent, that's mortgage, etc. 20% can go to you, so you can blow that 20% however you want. 20% into investment, so the S&P 500, real estate, whatever you want to do, and the remainder into your savings. Also, caveat, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving out financial advice. I have to do that disclaimer. Another thing that I've noticed, we didn't have this conversation, but I've just noticed, is that rich people are not very liquid, meaning they just don't have like $1 million in cash sitting in their bank account. Rich people use all of the money that they have. It's usually tied up in equity or it's tied up in some sort of investment. So they always make their money work for them. They never just have like lay money hanging around. Their money is always compounding. So if you have like, I think you should only have 3 to 6 months of savings. That's like what the rule of thumb is. And then the remainder of that money should be going towards investments, S&P 500, something where it can compound interest and make money for you. And if you're a working girl and you are getting equity from the company that you're working in, I did not know this. I was working at Google for years and I had all of this equity and I just like kept it at Google because I'm like, oh, let me just keep it here. No, you are not supposed to do that. Anytime your equity vests, you should be selling a portion of it and then diversify it somewhere else. They were like, if Google collapsed tomorrow, literally all of your money would be gone. And I was like, oh, that's a good point. You should sell like a portion of your vest immediately and invest it into the S&P 500. So diversify it, put it in healthcare, put it in tech, put it in auto, whatever you want to do, but diversify your equity vest every time you get one. And lastly, we all know this, but it just serves as a reminder, particularly if you've worked at a lot of companies, combine all of your 401ks into the company that you're currently working in and max out your 401k because your employer probably does like a match to a certain percentage. So max out that match. That is literally free money you are leaving on the table if you don't do that. So I hope this helps.